seconds to start up and I'll get my own stream up. I hate this delay. Alright, okay, because I would like to welcome everybody to tonight's game, because which will be the final of Tier 4, because this game will be between the sides of IOWL for Chimera, and they will be facing Retribution. And both teams have also agreed to make this a best of 7 maps, because compared to the normal best of 5, so it will be first to 4, and this should be a fun series, because I'm your caster for tonight, because Shin Jack and my co-caster is.
Hi everyone, it's Light and Jack in the seat once again. Glad to be here.
Oh yeah, because glad to be here, because we've not casted in a hot minute. Because not since the start of groups, I think.
We've been like 2 trains in the night, honestly, passing each other.
Yeah, pretty much, because my full-time caster partner turned into Floppy, it seems. Not entirely sure how that happened, but it works. Because
I know I've been loving seeing the casting.
Yeah, it's yeah, we definitely bring our own flair to it. That's one way to put it.
I love it.
I'm just going to confirm with both teams, because we will be starting on Ilios, because I feel like we always start off on this map or end on it. I don't know why, but it just happens. Because just to confirm, because Chimera is an EU team and Retribution is NA, so we will be starting on EU ping, and then we will be rotating back and forth. Because the map pool for tonight will be Ilios, Rialto, King's World, Blizzard World, Oasis, and then Busan, and no, sorry, not Busan, Route 66, and then map 7 will be Hollywood if needed. And if there's any draws, we will just continue through the map pool. So, alright, so let's get started, and this should be a good series, because these are 2 very good teams. I'm just gonna get my
I'm ready to see some high level play. I'm excited to see what they're doing up there. Just a sad plat.
Is it that much of a difference? This is only Diamond Mid Masters, I believe. 3250 or 3750, I believe Tier 4 is. So yeah,
I want to see some sneaky stuff.
It never shows the comments on my Twitch stream anymore, and it really annoys me. But it is what it is.
We do have Mr. Potwash coming in on the Twitch chat saying Error is looking like they might be the way out, so we got some predictions going on already.
Yeah, well, it's always nice to get some predictions going in. I think this is a hard game to predict, because Retribution did beat many people's favourites at Umbreon in the last round, I think that was a 3-1 series. So I think Retribution would potentially be the favourites, but I've seen a lot of Chimera this season, and they have been very impressive in playoffs. I don't think they've dropped the map so far. So this is 2 very good sides. So let's see what we can do. Because just to confirm, the blue team on the left-hand side is Chimera, and on the right-hand side is Retribution. And Retribution look like they're going for the old Fowler Tracer, with the Mercy Baptiste, Wine Diva, and Chimera going to go with the Wine Diva, Cassidy, Symmetra, Lucio Baptiste. So their strat is just going to be TP switch point and just make a blowout of it pretty much. Because it's going to be all about the first pick. Because some early pokes coming in from the Fowler. Because Tracer's waiting on the outside, because just trying to find some space. It's going to be hard to play Tracer into this though, because the Symmetra turrets and the flashbang off the Cassidy. Oh well. Oh well, that's a good early start for Chimera, because as Deport loses their mech. But they do have it back. But alright, but the Weinhardt of Retribution falls. And the flippers also went to Chimera in the meantime. So So Chimera should win this opening fight, I would think. Yeah, Tracer falls and Baptiste. So it's up to the pharmacy to see if they can get any value, because Fowler does have an early ult, so I'm going to get on board with the Fowler. There isn't much happening at the moment. This is poking because user deport is out of mech again, which is unfortunate.
I know we already have some noontime coming in. Mighty June over there doing some spacing.
Yeah, like it didn't get any kills, but it's good for zoning and makes that space. Oh, okay, a soul barrage in the face to June. Because can they wedge the Fowler? Does not seem so. As Symmetra just burns through them, the power of Symmetra really putting through here in the close quarters.
We do have Reinhardt kind of just getting up to her.
Yeah.
Atomic's going down. Looks like they're gonna walk on. It might be a little comfortable, but they're back already.
Yeah, it's a big window they saw for of her Chimera. Oh, that's a big sound barrier to keep the Baptiste alive after they are shattered by Mercenary. Yeah, this looks like that Chimera because might just get the 100 to 0 cap for an early advantage. Because there's nothing to really work with for Retribution apart from the support ults and possible Diva Bomb. And on the side of Chimera, it's just the tank ults, but both tank ults are really good at cleaning up the last fight. The Diva Bomb comes in, gets rid of the window, other Diva Bomb comes in. Oh, that's a big Diva Bomb, kicks out the pharmacy. Mighty Jun does fall, but Ashwake War and the rest of Chimera just cleaning it up. And that's the first point going to them.
A full hold to 100 without being able to get some time in there. That was tough.
Oh yeah, like it's all about making those early statements in a final. And they've definitely made theirs there, because I said that Retribution were potentially the favourites a tiny bit. And Chimera took that as a disrespect and just showed who's boss now, it seems. Okay, because both teams go under the pharmacy on well. Sneaky Gamer is went Lucio, so let's see if we get some sneaky boops. He's a really good Lucio, Sneaky Gamer, actually, because I remember seeing him in the rest of the playoffs. And we see.
I'm excited that Tony did the Hanzo instead of Hanzo. He picked an Echo, so they're getting double aerial going on here.
Oh yeah, because I think Echo's a really good pharmacy counter. So it's definitely a good pick. It's a nice early kill there off Whip, because on Calyx. Okay, because oh, that's a big kill for Tony on the Mercy, and the Fowler should still fall. Okay, there's no more tanks. The Lucio needs Scout or die. They choose to die, and that's a lot of early value off the Echo. But then she flew a little bit too close to the sun and died, which is unfortunate.
And it looks like Farah is taking like a back route here. Mighty June and Erratic Woman just kind of doing these back pokes, kind of
Oh, it was a nice
little pressure.
It was a nice little combo kill off the Fowler and Soldier there to kill Whip. They do get the Les though from Black Beast. High Noon is coming in. Oh, okay. You don't normally see Fowler get walks like that, but...
Oh, yeah, Lip got a little squished right there.
I think that might have been through window as well, I'm not entirely sure. The Wizard does fall, but the Sigma falls. Yeah, this is a lot better for Retribution. Because Chimera just can't really find their footing at the moment. It's just Tony on the Echo. Just getting a lot of value.
Yeah. With that pocket making it just difficult, the stickies, the beam, the everything, just the erratic movement, it's really hard to keep up with. So getting a lot of free real estate. But Atomic Harlech said no way.
Yeah, he's covering the Wes as well. He can also activate Visor to ensure the team fight win. Valkyrie is newsed by a Like Woman. And Chimera just making their push because that's a nice barrage. And it doesn't actually get any value because of the immortality. Because the Reinhardt and Farah does go down because with they have a nice triple kill. But Chimera, wow, okay. Baby Beans with a big 4K there as Diva. Echo copy is news. I don't know if that was the flare. Because that's such an important ult, because they'll be wishing that they have it for the next fight, but they've got a lot of time to work with and a lot of ults to work with.
Yeah, it seems like Use and Lib, also followed by, like, they have a stack of coming up with Baptiste too, just a couple ultimates to definitely stack on their side for Retribution, so they'll be able to kind of combo with whatever they want and get in there real comfortably.
Yeah, he's going to have to build up ult charge fast, Sneaky Gamer, because there's nothing to stop these ults really apart from, ooh, yeah, that's not good, because they need that sound barrier. Supercharger is down by using the port, Tony kills the Fowler. Ashwag Woe dies mid-shatter, I think, because of the Lock of Mercenary. Diva Bomb is noosed.
Tony was back there just poking Erotic Woman, like, in the neck, goes down, unfortunately, so they're gonna take this back pretty quick.
Yeah, they are, because they only had to lose a Window and Supercharger there, so they still have Flux and Deadeye, because which you can actually combo pretty well. And on the side of Chimera, okay, Flux is being used, doesn't get any value.
Oh, Atomic coming out with the visor, gets flashed though, still keeps it going.
Yeah, that was a big sound barrier, Sneaky Gamer there, because that kept the soldier alive and the rest of the team. And they do the cleanup. I like because Chimera needed that fast take back. And neither team's really got ults now, apart from Mighty Jun has Barrage, and the White Woman is going to have Valkyrie. But Tony is coming close to his copy move, so that could be fight winner.
Yeah.
Both teams are talking. That's a big kill on Tony, but Whip gets killed their own.
The res does get pulled though, so they are able to get Tony back on the board.
Yeah, like Mighty Jun also gets lesed. The line art for Ashwag War just isn't really working because of the echo, but Mighty Jun makes up for it. Oh, a big dead eye there.
Lib with a double kill.
Yeah, but is it enough though? Because Burby Beans is still here fighting the Cassidy combo with the Mercy. Uses Diva Bomb to create space. Oh,
they do get the pocket, thankfully, so they can contest for a little bit longer, but they don't have much time left. Both teams are almost here. They're out of time officially.
Oh, we got DMX above the hole there, I think. That is unfortunate. We see a tracer off Tony now, so it's gonna... Oh, that's a big boot of Sneaky Gamer. Who shot that? Who shot that?
And Mighty June on the Doomfist too, so they're about to get knocked around just a little bit.
Alright, because Chimera are going to turn it. This should be the... Yep, okay, because Chimera take this opening map. They really turned it round there on well, because I thought they were done for a large period.
Yeah, Retribution was looking really strong, but there was like some of these subtle changes that was happening on Chimera's side that made it possible for them.
Oh yeah, because I criticised the Lionheart of Ashwag War, but he got a nice 3k shatter at the very death there, which turned round that crucial team fight and gave his team the win. Okay then, because Chimera are now winning 1-0, and we will be changing ping to NA, and it will be going to Rialto. Okay, because what are your early thoughts after seeing map 1?
You know, it seems like it's gonna go one way when they have like a steady hold. Like that first map, they have established themselves, right? But then you see Retribution, they're coming in pretty hot, you know, so it looked like Retribution was gonna snag that one where you're gonna go to a third. So I think they're like equally yoked here. Atomic's coming out really strong on like the soldier right there, but we did have Tony on this ridiculous echo, so they're going like tit for tat. So I'm pretty impressed.
Oh yeah, he's very much equally. Because Chimera got the opening advantage, but this is best of 7 and so first to 4. So there's a lot of Overwatch to play, and we're sure to see a lot of momentum swings and a lot more drama before this is over.
Yeah, we have some huge fans in the chat for the DPS. Some calls for Mighty Jude, some calls for Tony. So they're impressed with the gameplay so far as well.
Oh yeah, it's been very impressive. Oh yeah, because it's hard to play Fowler because into a damage boosted Echo and Cassidy, but Mighty Jun did a decent job of it.
Yeah, like you would think, like the double aerial, there's going to be like a little bit of an upper hand, but I think that they had realized pretty early that Tony was going to be a problem. They switch over to the soldier, and then you see Atomics getting the picks on that far pretty quickly, you know. So it was quite like the changes that they were making, and then we see Mighty June switch over to the Doomfist. You know, they spend those last moments like really just shoving Retribution around in those like smaller areas, and it ends up working out for them.
Oh yeah, I very much agreed. We are seeing some early subs though of Retribution because Tech 9 is coming in for Tony, and we are seeing Mercenary get taken out for Ned. Because I could try and pronounce that name, I'm not going to.
Which one?
Like
Deja?
yeah, that's what is how you say it. So. Oh wait,
Deja.
There's another sub because Kilo will be coming in for Clown, but Kilo is not here just yet, so we're just going to wait a minute for them to join.
Seeing that you've like spectated and casted quite a few of like the games for Tier 4, I think you said Chimera, right? Aero 404. Like, what do you think so far?
I I'm really impressed by Chimera because every time I see them, because I will mention this on stream because I've done some interviews with Chimera, because Chimera are mostly a tier 3 team apart from Atomic and Sneaky Gamer, I think, and they moved up to tier 4 to 6 together. So a lot of people would probably think that a mostly tier 3 team because would struggle in tier 4, but Chimera, because as shown in this final and on the path to the final, because that they are very much ready for this level. Because I used to think that they could only play Brawl, but in other series, because they've run a great double shield and double sniper, because Mighty Jun is a sick Hanzo and Atomic Calyx is potentially one of the best widows I've seen in the league, to be honest. So they've definitely got a lot of potential, because I haven't seen as much of Retribution, but they did beat Umbriel, because who were many people's favourites. So they've definitely got a lot more to give.
Alright. I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna like get Crown and not Crown, excuse me, Kilo, which is like
Yeah.
a new addition that I haven't seen yet. You know,
Yeah,
teams usually bring in someone
I
new
think
to like the roster when they have a particular
I
map in
think
mind.
he plays Zenyatta from memory from the one game I watched.
Hmm. That would be a nice introduction to Rialto. There's like a lot of like long stretches of open space that a Zen could really take advantage
Yeah,
of.
I think he might have got my MVP in their last game because of his Zenyatta was and Baptiste. I could be remembering wrong, but I feel like that's correct.
Yeah, we do have some like in our chat. We have Goat 404. They are making some early predictions here, feeling very confident in Chimera's abilities after watching that last round. So, you know, we will see. They're doing. I haven't been a part of like a series where they've decided to do first to 5 or first to 4.
Yeah,
Very interesting choice made by them. Do you know why they decided to stack it like this?
it's just more the classic final feel, because in Overwatch League the finals are normally best of 7, because like it just means that like a team, because it just means that a team doesn't like win because just being good off like one map type, because some teams like specialize on control, and so they can have the advantage off that and just win both control maps. Because it just adds a lot more of like versatility, and it just means, and it just and it just means we get to see how both teams do in like different maps, because every map in Overwatch is very different. Because King's War, for example, is very different to let's say a New Bani or a like Havana.
Okay, it looks like they're gonna stay with their current lineup over on Retribution while they wait for Kilo to join us. So they might be ready to move on, I guess, if they are, you know, Lisa.
And yeah, because I'm just gonna get confirmation. Because I'm just getting confirmation because I don't mind waiting, but it depends if Chimera want to. Because the app, because it is like 10:30 there for them, so with this being best of seven, it could run a bit late-ish. So we'll see. Alright, because Kilo is coming on now apparently.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, okay, they're joining now.
You know, it's like how you talk about Overwatch and like, why is the queue taking so long? And then like it finds a game almost immediately, like it's listening. I think we're getting Kilo in here exactly like that.
Okay, so that was the right sub, like, yeah, keep off Crown. So now we make sure to move Crown to the red team. Okay, and Retribution are ready, and Chimera are ready as well. So we'll be getting decided soon. I'm just going to make sure I did change it to NA, which I did. Oh, I only have one bar ping for NA today. No idea what that's about, but that's definitely different. But you know, because I'm not playing, so it doesn't matter what my ping is.
We do have some interesting dialogue in the chat. It's saying that Mr. Potwash will come out of retirement if Chimera pulls the win tonight. Interesting stuff.
I remember Mr. Porsche. I don't know why though. Because maybe he was part of that tier 3 team, I'm not sure. It's a very familiar name to me.
And I remember casting for them last season.
Oh yeah, we actually faced them last season in playoffs, from what I remember. Yeah, oh yeah, like these are... I should mention about Chimera as well. Because they do know each other in real life also, so they're all like friends in real life as well as online. Because they actually like do like LAN parties and play together for some of these games, based on what they've told me. So it's a very closely knit team. So let's see what they can do here though with the double shield of Lion Sigma, Pharmacy, Soldier, and Lucio and Retribution. Retribution have got Lionheart, Diva, Tracer, Soldier, Lucio, and Anna. So Tracer's an interesting pick with this actually. Because we haven't really seen the value of the Tracer yet for Retribution. They put it out a couple of times, but it's just has not had the impact yet. But maybe now this is the map where it will change because there's a lot more potential for a Tracer to get behind the enemy team. I'll say one thing about Chimera's double shield. Mercy Lucio is not a lot of healing. So
I know, I was thinking the same thing, so they might be working on kind of being more technical in their approach, being more careful.
Oh yeah, because that was a lovely pin off the port there, and that's like, whoa. And this is some big early picks for Retribution because they were clearly annoyed about how that first map went and turned out. Oh wow, because we have 70 comments already. Because
we do have Kilo swapped in on the Ana, so we're seeing some new additions.
Oh yeah, because I think the Ana's really important because it gives you the nano line option. Sneaky Games gave up the Lucio and went baptized, which I think is very much needed. Okay, because Depart falls to Asteroid Glow. It was nice. It's nice kill that on Kilo on the far of Mighty Jun, but it's not enough as Retribution are being forced back. They do get the Les also. Alright though.
Yeah.
Alright, because Kilo does have nano though, so we'll probably see a nano line, I imagine.
We do have Lib kind of in that back line, just doing a little bit of poking going on.
Yeah, he headshotted Mighty Jun's father, and Kilo stopped the Les there. Oh wow, that was a very fast kill for Retribution with Nort. It's very
with the speed. Black Beast was moving Lib like so quickly. They just like shredded back there.
I don't think this far is working for Mighty Jun, to be honest. He's just dying first every team fight, it seems. So they need to make some changes. Oh, that's a pin in. That's a nano line. That's the shatter. The Sigma falls. The Lionheart falls. Yeah, because Retribution have really got that momentum now. It just shows the difference in two styles, so because Chimera are trying to use the Mercy Pocket, and we see Retribution because using the speed and power of a Lucio comp, just speeding into them and not giving them a chance to take advantage of like the soldier and pharmacy poke. High Noon kills the Mercy, so that's another early pick for Retribution.
We got some action up top here with the runs, the meeting of the runs.
And then, yeah, okay, the power falls again. Yeah, I'm not liking this pharmacy pick. They're clearly a good fowler, but they're just not getting the value. That's a big sweep on the line, huh? And Retribution just they're not even losing.
Yeah, just rolling here. They are feeling very comfortable.
Yeah,
time is looking great as well. They got about 5 minutes.
Yeah, like that Tracer is definitely getting the value now.
I would like to see them pull out a brig for Chimera if Lib is causing that many problems.
Yeah, I don't think the Mercy's working, to be honest, because there's just too much damage to heal through. Pulse Bomb was news by way. Because Chimera need a fight win. Doesn't matter how. Diva Bomb is put in when the Sigmolt's news, kills the Baptiste, the Tracer kills the Maya. And
Mighty June gets the nade to the face. Oh, it hurts. I think if Chimera can stabilize... Oh, and asleep on Atomic, who's gonna finish that visor, taking a nap.
Yeah, he's making a difference, Kilo, a bit on this Ana. Because he's done some very big sleeps, getting fast nanos, doing damage, and it's just really changed the tempo. The Mighty June loses... Oh, he gets 2 with the barrage, even though Diva flies into him. Because
Kilo's been like a safe distance taking these shots, and he's just comfortable back here, hitting the Diva, hitting the Mercy.
Yeah, okay, his Mighty Jun is going on the Doom face, Atomic's on the Cassidy. We see Baby Diva on point with Tracer. Oh, that's a nice kill on the Tracer there by Doom. Oh, Tech 9 see with his own Doom. That's a big purple off Kilo.
You're about to have another nano too, pretty quickly.
They won't need the nano though. Most likely. Oh, that's a good.
I think they're gonna get it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Chimera was trying to change, like, against some of these challenges presented by Retribution, but they definitely needed like a good team fight to stabilize, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, because Chimera need to take a minute and rethink their strategy. Because I mentioned it in the first part, but they're just being took apart like a surgeon at the moment. Because the Tracer's in the back line, because the Tracer's either in the back line because focusing on support, or they focus down the Reinhardt, and Reinhardt can't really do much against the Tracer because they need some CC, because they also need them to give Kilo something to think about. Because you can't give Ana this freedom, because a good Ana with freedom can control the lobby.
Yeah, Kilo was just, if you noticed, he was just like the most distance he could be safely within range of the team if he needed help, but he was mostly taking some of those free shots like down the center there. They didn't really bother him at all. You know, he gets to sleep on Atomic when he pulls the visor back there and it didn't go off, as planned. So he's a pretty deadly force when left alone, deadly in terms of healing, but he's also taking those shots as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because he is now on Baptiste because they're going for the double shield Retribution. But because we are seeing the double sniper now off Chimera, which I did mention before the start of the map. Just all about the opening pick. It's a really good double shield though for yellow defense. Because you can maybe just set up your stall and just sit there.
Yeah, we do have Atomics coming bridge far right, taking some shots down the center here. They notice him, but they're gonna keep pushing mid.
It's an early immo news there. Okay, because Atomic is getting those shots in. It hasn't confirmed any kills yet, but they are getting a bit of value. Yeah, just a little bit. But that's a nice walk on the Reinhardt. Mercy does fall. Mighty Jun falls. It's a nice high noon in the back to kill Sneaky Gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Techman coming out there. Lib also going for Burberries. Holy cow.
That was a really nice tempo change though for Retribution, because they were taking it super slow, but then they killed the Wineheart and they just hit the switch and just play aggro and push into them and get the team fight win. Oh, that's a big kill though on the Sigma. It is getting list. Dragon is news.
Yeah.
That's a great Dragon. It should kill the Orisa. Oh no, the fortify keeps
Mighty
him up.
June eats that flashbang.
Yeah, okay. It was a nice window that off Kilo also, and Whipper just cleaning up a soldier. And this is nearly 2 minutes off the clock for Chimera, and they're just stuck on this corner. I don't think this Wineheart is working for Chimera, I have to be honest. He just can't get close, because he hasn't got Lucio. So he's just getting poked down, and just being hit from every angle possible.
Right, and then the way that they're running their Orisa Sig double shielding, they're just gonna like seal him off from heals once he gets close enough, and it's gonna kind of not pay off in the way that they hope.
Here comes the Signal on the high ground, kills the Diva. We did see a Shatter News there, and it does kill the Cassidy, but Whip is just taking advantage of the free space with the visor.
Actually, Woe is left, but not for much longer unless they decide to stagger him, and he is out.
Yeah, it's a nice headshot kill there for Atomic. I don't think they have Wes for it this time. Okay, but Chimera do have some ults online, but Deport does have that supercharger.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, Kilo just out-snipes the Widow.
Yeah, Kilo's been on this high ground, kind of poking in and out, you know, supporting whoever's going back there. And we do have some back hallway action, but they are on top of it. We have Lib back there doing some poking, both tanks peeling for that. Looking pretty serious on this corner, and Baptiste window. Yeah, double window.
Oh, it's a nice dragon, but the immortality keeps up Orisa there. A nice kill by the Widow on Tech 9 though. But they're just unable to... They just can't take advantage of any pick they get, Chimera, because like Retribution just take 2 for every 1.
Yeah, Kilo proving to be much deadlier than I had originally thought on this Baptiste, just kind of moving around in, like, in the most unusual places, and they're not really going for the supports when they start with these team fights, so, you know, Lib's getting the backline for free, Kilo's taking a shot here, you know, the pocket's going on over here with, you know, Black Beast, so, I mean, they're solid all the way around. They just start getting broken.
Oh, it's a nice Diva bomb there though, Burberry Beans to kill the Mercy. Tech 9 also falls, News of Deport falls. Because this could be the fight win that Chimera have been searching for.
They can do for sure one more contest here. They are 3 up,
yeah,
they're 4, 5, 6, they can do one more push for sure.
Yeah, like a damage boosted visor can be very deadly as well, if Flip can get the right angle.
They have to make sure they have to touch that, they gotta move up.
Yeah, oh, Tech 9 pushes a little bit too far forward there to try and get a kill. Does get West though. Visor is newsed. You can't maybe get the side. Oh, gets shattered though.
Huge shatter.
Yeah,
we got a window coming in, but they are not touching.
No, they are not touching. It's gonna have some big psychic kills here as well potentially. Kimo doesn't care. Kimo does not care because he's just there being his one-man army with his window. Didn't work for him, but I appreciate the Baptiste effort. Right, okay, because Chimera got a decent little ult bank here with Dragons, Deadeye, and Valk. And the only thing for Retribution is the Diva bomb. That's a great dragon. Right through the floor and right into the soldier. Yeah, because Chimera are doing what Retribution did on their attack now. Because just pushing the advantage after the opening kill. Oh, he goes for the Deadeye there with Tommy and just gets taken out.
Yeah, and we do have user in the front over here for Retribution, just kind of staying on top of Ash like, whoa. Oh, yeah. A double kill coming out of Tech 9.
Yeah, it's a great Deadeye. And Retribution have just swung the momentum back in their favour. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great point to hold on second as well, because you can just control the high ground, and it's really hard for the attacking team to get to the car. He needs to.
There's only one route to go. They're gonna have to either go underneath and get squeezed in the room, or go underneath and get squeezed at this bridge. So, you know, picking the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, but yeah, because they haven't really got speed, so I think they need to take the ground fight. That's a big shatter, and that's a big window by Kilo. Because Burberry does kill the part, but it's just all for naught again. Because 35 seconds on the clock, and Chimera, because I'm looking like the series is gonna go 1-1, because unless tanks can get some big ults here.
Yeah, Burberry's been taking the swim after these team fights to get back on that mech, and they do have Bomb. Ash like will also has Shatter. There's gonna be a lot of drops here.
Yeah, because Kilo falls to the Sonic Arrow, because Mighty Jun, because showing the hands-on factor.
We got Mighty Jun moving the point already, trying to make up some of that lost time.
Yeah, he's getting pushed by the Diva though, because they need to be careful not to see 9 here, Chimera. But no, that ain't gonna happen. Diva Bomb is in. Alright, because that was a big immortality off Sneaky Gamer. They do fall. Diva Bomb off Burberry. Kills Tech 9. Oh, it gets the D-Mech on Ned here as well. It's only the Lionheart left.
Oh, and this could be possible. Kilo in the back, taking Mighty June, just looking him in the eyes.
Yeah, it
does not quite work out.
Yeah, it's just Mercy left now. Yeah, I will say one thing about Chimera, because I've seen this in other series, but they are a very clutch team in the vital moments. But you can be as clutch as you like, because even if they finish this, because even if they finish this map, it's good because there's going to be a 3-minute time difference, and that's going to be hard to turn around if they even do finish it, which is going to be very hard. So unless this dragon is big, it's pretty big. But Kilo's immortality again is huge.
Gotta pay attention. McCree just slid around kind of on the side. Thankfully, Mighty June takes out Lib.
That's a big window of Kilo again. Oh, he boxed the shatter there, Ashway One, and follows up with one of his own. Wonderful Reinhardt flare.
It looks like they're definitely trying to make it with some time here. They do not want to sit there and have to struggle. We do see a Reaper pick coming out on Lib, though, about to make it a little difficult with the lifesteal.
It's going to be hard with this Diva Bomb in though. Oh, it doesn't actually. It doesn't actually hit the ball there. The Diva Bomb. I thought it would. It was nice Deadeye there for Tomic. Mighty Jun kills the Baptiste. It really is just saw it out territory. It doesn't really matter how much you saw it out though. Because
Lib is on the way.
Yeah.
The only one though.
Yeah, like it doesn't make that much difference, like the couple of seconds, because yeah, 4 minutes 22 to a minute on Real, it's doable, but it's going to be hard.
Initiating match.
Oh yeah, because oh yeah, because I will say that actually, like, War, I think is the better Lionheart if he can get close. He just needs to get close though. That's been the issue with this map.
With a minute though, compared to basically 4 whole minutes, they're going to have to be very coordinated in their approach on how this is going to look, because you know, with them, you know, attacking, they're only going to get so much time to get across that bridge, which we know is known for environmental kills, so they can do whatever's going to happen here, and they're going to have to make sure that they just stay really solid.
He's bringing out the pharmacy again, Chimera, because this is clearly a personal favourite of Jun, but I just don't think it's the flare here. Because he's played it so much at this point, because I think that Retribution just half expected it, because they've got Soldier and Cassidy with a Mercy Pocket and Baptiste and Diva. It's going to be hard to get value off if I went to that. It's Atomic on the Widow again. Like, I think Chimera's comp is just a little bit too slow, and it's a little bit too risk heavy. Yeah, Mighty Jun just gets blown out the side there by damage boosted Soldier. The car is moving though. 40 seconds on the clock. The car is no longer moving.
Yeah, it's smart for them to do natural cover here to kind of,
Yes.
you know, poke around and get back and move it a little,
Yeah.
push a
Yeah.
little. It's gonna work out best for them because they'll stay alive at least.
Yeah, this is a decent swat off Retribution. They're just building up this window of Kilo and they're just going to win up the window. Because the part isn't interested in kills here, he's just building up ult charge for his Baptiste, I think. Window will be online shortly. Oh, Kilo kills the Widow himself. High noon.
We know what time it is. High noon. We got a window to pass it through as well, so
Yeah,
some zoning, but doesn't hit anyone.
Yeah, it's a window of the one of Chimera, but there's nothing to shoot through it apart from the. Okay, never mind. That shot through it. Oh, he went for a wide. Yeah, the D.Va's there. Like, this could be dangerous for Retribution now, because they semi-needed to win that team fight. Because now we're in overtime, it is going to be longer spawns for Retribution, so it's going to be a lot harder. And Burby Bean's doing the right thing. He's pushing up to get a nice Saga kill. It's a big kill on the Soldier actually, because Soldier did have Visor.
Yeah, Ash like whoa is back, but bomb going way back there doesn't get anyone.
Yeah. Oh, Visor is nosed. Barrage is nosed. D.Va Bomb is nosed. Oh, that's a nice flash there off Tex. Yeah. Where's Sneaky
Used,
Gamer?
back up.
This is just a ball.
User and back up, excuse me.
Yeah, like... okay, this is a interesting fight actually.
Yeah,
Ooh,
double
window.
supports. Pharah's just up and down here, able to stay alive and touch, but it's gonna get a little sweaty the longer they stay on. We do have Ash like whoa back, however.
How is Sneaky Gamer still alive here as Baptiste? He's just been here for like a minute. He's weirdly living up to his name.
Window is up too, Sneaky Gamer, but is it enough?
It's not a bad push for a minute. It could have been a lot better though. But Ashraik Low, he just needs to be more aware of this Cassidy, because he needs like Burberry to like DM the flash. Because I am being a bit harsh on him there because he needed to stop the D.Va bomb, so he needs his team to like support him there. Yeah, it is winnable. Because all they have to do is just treat this like it's just the side of the map and they just need to full hold. We've seen it before.
I think if they really want to shave a lot of time off that clock, they're going to have to bet on those environmentals if they're feeling comfortable, because all you got to do is keep ripping them in, right? And they got to keep resetting, keep resetting, keep resetting. It grinds down so much time.
Yeah.
That would be ideal for me.
Yeah, here comes the double shield again off timeout. You sort of need to go double shield. They're going for the pharmacy yet again though. It's such
For
a
defense,
risky
that's
play.
interesting, but
It can.
no, I don't know.
It can get value. We've seen it get value, but it's such a risky pick because, like, they're in a situation if they lose one team fight, it's potentially over. And Mighty Jun has been dying early in a couple of fights because that's nothing against them, because that's just what happens. Because when you face a good team and everyone's shooting you down. Yeah, alright, because the part is trying to do this Weinhardt thing again, because when he drops down, charges into them. Ooh, he doesn't get the pin on the Alyssa barely. That's unfortunate. He has closed the gap though, and now Double Shield has just got to back up. Just some poke happening now. He's playing the pharmacy actually quite well here, Mighty Jun. He's been very patient. They need to keep this corner with the double shield though. That's a big kill on Tech 9. Oh,
Yeah, Kilo coming out on Mighty June.
Yeah, he truly is the extra DPS. Window on the high ground. It doesn't stop the res though. The Mercy falls to the Tracer. He kills the Fowler again in the 1v1. Kilo not messing around. The Alyssa falls.
The winner coming out of Sneaky Gamer, we got Lib getting Burberry, however, so they are down the tank. Lib in that background,
that's
making
who's
critical
pulls.
choices.
Yeah, like Cassidy's just in the battle there. Yeah, this has just got very chaotic very fast, and I think this might be it for Chimera.
Yeah,
Mercy's
Lib is
trying to
coming
touch.
through like really strong on that tracer.
Yeah, like the supercharger is news. Fowler is there. If she can build up a large, it was nice fortify there off the whistle. DC9 it though.
Woo! Retribution getting on the board right there. Impressive.
Oh yeah, very impressive. Yeah, I mean, I have to give it to Chimera though because that was a lot closer. Because then it looked like it was going to be after the first couple of minutes. Alright, because Sneaky Gamer, because showing that Kilo is not the only DPS on support here. Ashwag Roll with the hefty 7-minute 36 time bang, and Kilo with it
We got
impressive.
22k out of Kilo.
Yeah, like he's clearly getting his balance down because it looks like he's just DPSing for fun, but he's definitely helping his team at the same time. Yeah, so the series is now 1-1, and we will be going back to EU ping, because I wonder if this is going to be a bit of a habit now, because where the EU team wins on EU ping, and then A team wins on NA ping, and we actually end up taking map 7 or something.
You know, we usually remember we talked about that last season, like how ping really changes, like how a team moves. And I mean, of course, there's like practicing for ping, but you never know. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah, like we've seen it a lot less this season actually, which I found interesting, but this is potentially where that comes back up. Okay, here comes my favourite part, where I have to swap teams and swap everything. Okay.
GT Nismo in the chat says Battle of the Pings. We agree, Battle of the Pings and the players. It just changes how a team moves based on the drag that comes from, ping changes. So you see a lot of differential choices because of the delay. So, going back to EU, we might see some changes come out, based on what might feel more comfortable, who plays what best.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, like, yeah, because we did have the interesting situation last season, because where every tier was won by a EU team. That's not really happening this season as much. Because I don't know if it's happening at all actually, because I know that NA won tier 1. I can't remember off the top of my head who won tier 2. I think it was Blood Moon, so that was another NA team. Because tier 3 is still ongoing, so like and so tier 4 might be EU's best chance to actually get a tier compared to last season where they sort of dominated things. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it looks like we're making some changes too.
Okay.
For Chimera, so Erratic Women and Dylan Boy are being swapped, so we're seeing some changes probably in the support line.
Yeah, because Yeah, because Dylan normally does start with Sneaky Gamer on support, based off the other games I've seen off them, because this is the first time that I've seen them Erratic Woman play, I think, so... Okay, and we're going to go to... Alright, because this is the perfect map for the EU team, because to try and insert the EU dominance, we are going to King's War.
Woo! That's everyone's favorite map.
Indeed it is. Okay. I need to change ping back to EU. Just so many things to do as a lobby host sometimes. Okay.
No, we have a lot of responsibilities, but GT Nismo wants to know if you had to think which team do you think is gonna win. So I'm gonna go first while Jack is doing some changes. Honestly, I have no idea. They seem like equally yoked. So it's really hard to see if one's pulling very quickly in front of the other. The introduction of Kilo to Retribution, however, has introduced like an interesting dynamic, but not enough for me to say who might pull. I might have an opinion after King's Row.
It depends on the map, to be honest, because in my opinion, because Chimera normally suit the ball more, but they got really outboard on way out of. On their defense, because Retribution just ran through them. Okay, because Flex Atomic is coming in on tank for Burberry Beans as well.
Oh, so we're about to see some new introductions maybe coming in for, Chimera. If they're introducing Flex Atomic into their tank lineup, we might see some interesting gameplay.
Yeah, well, this is why you got to change it. Because, what I'm wondering is if Flex Atomic is the Zarya flair, perhaps. Wait, what am I doing here?
Oh, it would be nice to catch some Zarya going through, some of these choke spaces, holding up, especially good Ryan movements, might be able to move pretty quickly. Dylan might be playing some Lucio, possibly, and making some bets,
Yeah,
pushing them through pretty quickly, but we'll see.
he plays a lot of Mercy, Dylan, from what I remember from other series, but I'm pretty sure he's their Lucio player as well, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I was going to say who's going to win, I think Retribution just have the advantage at the moment, but it's just going to swing back and forth. But I'm just going to go Retribution for the Nowell win at the moment. But I feel like after the third map, because where we see Retribution on bad ping for the second time, because we'll see how they do. Because if they have a bad time on EU ping again, because then it will make a very interesting series. Okay, both sides are ready though. Everything is correct. So let's get into King's War. And let's see what happens. Because I'm expecting Chimera to win a Zarya. Because Burberry Beans seems to be their more traditional off-tank player, but I don't think I see him play much Zarya, so I'd have to imagine that Atomic is the Zarya.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ash has been playing this Rhine so solidly. It would be right if you meant how you said that we might get a Zarya out of Flex, just because Ash is so aggressive on this Reinhardt. They need to back it up as they push through these doorways, and he's gonna need some solid coverage.
Yeah, yeah. I think the most important thing for Chimera though is just to put pressure on Kilo, because he's been the third DPS at the moment. Because he was killing Mighty Jun because more than the actual DPS were.
Yeah, I think with what's coming out of Kilo especially, and Lib, just combined, Lib just getting in those backspaces, Kilo making space on his own with these windows and he's taking these shots, I think they have their work cut out for them, especially with the way that they move kind of so secretively and erratically. It's hard to keep track of.
I don't know if I like the Mercy pick with the line Zarya, because I feel like they're just gonna... Because to win line Zarya, you sort of need the Lucio to speed you in, to have the rotations and stuff. It's just a lot of pressure on the DPS to get value when you play a Mercy. But let's see what happens.
May!
Yeah, it's the May Cassidy, the old favourite. He needs to be careful, Ash. What? Okay, he was not careful. Cast his curse right there. Because I was about to say he needs to be careful of the flashbangs. Oh, Atomic gets a big kill though.
Yeah, this May though is gonna call. I mean, thankfully they have Baptiste that jump over these walls, but the more that this May changes the terrain, it's gonna be harder to navigate.
Yeah, that's not the best May as well. They need to push back. This is very smart actually, with Retribution. They're just backing up and waiting for their line heart. Because they have gave up space, but they do have the Lucio to speed engage. He's got Dragon already, Mighty Jun. This could be huge. It's a big mortality. Use the deport falls though. Mighty Jun just he's doing what he does in hand. Flex Atomic with big kills, and it looks like it's going to be the cap for Chimera. I will say one thing about Mighty Jun's hands though. I don't mean this as a disrespect. He's very streaky though, from what I've seen. Because he doesn't get because he doesn't get the odd kill, it seems, in a lot of fights. But when he does get a kill, it's normally 3 or 4.
It's a good streak.
Yeah, which is really important, because a good streak just ensures a team fight win.
Yeah, and it looks like Retribution's backing up just a tiny bit for a full Greek group to meet him on this corner here, but they're gonna get some pressure from user
Yeah.
if he is able to get the shatter out,
Oh, that's the big
which he
shot.
does.
Yeah, that looks like something to fight win. Yeah, but they're having an issue with Retribution here. Because when they win team fights, because they're losing their Reinhardt, and there's no mercy to Wes it, so that means they have to give up space and do a full regroup. Because as we see now, because Lucio's went back to get the Reinhardt, but they're going to have to give up the choke.
Yeah, it seems like in hindsight, Lucio is good for moving back, but he has to go pick up the Rhine every time they take a pick on him. It's gonna, slow them down like significantly.
Yeah, like if someone else dies, you're okay, but when it's the Reinhardt, it's an issue. Here comes the Grav Dragon. It's a great immortality though. Ooh, that's a big dead eye of Lich.
Yeah, Lib getting two. We got Flex Atomic and Mighty June also getting tuned, but Ninja's on this Diva.
Yeah, the Reinhardt's died again though, so back he goes. It's a bit more in the middle now though, so they don't have to back up as much. But Retribution, I've learned this very well, because a lot of teams just don't care about being down their main tank and just overcommit. Yeah, he's back already. The Lucio speed boost coming in huge there. Ashwake War, yeah, again gets flashbanged. He just needs to communicate with his off-tank better, because this shouldn't be happening as much as it is. That's a huge shatter.
Oh, huge shatter. We got Beat coming in to back it up, though.
Yeah, it's the power of big. Oh, that's a big block. Oh, he doesn't get the Baptiste though. Okay, Jagan's coming in. Ooh, oh, I thought Cassie would have died from that. He'd been walled through the Jagan. Reinhardt falls again. The life of main tank.
Lib? Oh, he gets flashbangs by Atomics.
Yeah, because now Chimera can just push this advantage again. It's actually interesting to be honest, because it feels like Chimera have got the Lucio because the way they push in more than what Retribution do. Because normally it's the team that has the Lucio and the aggressor. Are they going to get the stall?
That's what I'm wondering, if they're going to let them have this and just play corner.
Ooh,
Seems like they're ready to go though. Atomics gets one, Liv gets one.
That's a big window of Keywall. See, he knew it was his window sneaky game, it's just a little bit weird though. They're going for it, they might turn this round actually. Oh, Mighty Jun doing what I said he does. Oh, Keywall gets the kill, but Keywall still reckons himself. Yeah, I thought that fight was lost. I thought that fight was lost there for Chimera, and that was a bad window, sneaky gamer. But they were patient. It gave them time to reset, and they just pulled through. Impressive flow.
Yeah, the angle of that window, it looked like it was like best for where he was standing, so it was off center.
Yeah, like
I think a couple shots there.
Yeah, I think he gave Mighty Jun a good angle as well. Diva Bomb is thrown in. He blocks it. Oh, he doesn't save the Cassie though. I think it was caught out. The Lucio does fall there, and Chimera trying to retreat. Fox the Comics cannot get out with their charge, which is unfortunate. And Kilo, yet again, picks up a kill of his own.
Yeah, Kilo once again. Out here making it happen on the Baptiste.
Yeah, but this is going to be a big fight for Chimera, because with Shatter, Grav Dragon, because they just need to kill the window of the immortality of Kilo. Because they weren't able to do it last time, and so the Grav Dragon just didn't get the value.
Yeah, Kilo's coming up with this window. He is high ground, so we're about to see some good shots potentially come out of Kilo.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a bad Grav, but the Lionheart sort of just walked into it. And here's the Shatter to clean up.
Ashwake does get picked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the difference though. He just gets that mercy, Wes. I don't know if they needed that shot. Whip is on the Bastion, or worse, we have a Bastion on the field.
I love it! I always want it.
And it's dead.
I know it's a bit cheese,
and
but...
it's gone. Not the best pick against hands on hindsight. Oh, nice pick of Tech 9 to shut down the... Ashwake War just doesn't care, does he? He just goes in. Sound barrier is used by Black Beast.
Lib on this Bastion back out here. They are backing up pretty quickly. They might be able to get out, but I'm worried about Atomics getting a little staggered.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because Mighty John's coming close to another dragon. He's maybe popping on this Hanzo. We see both support
Even
with
just like they
Sunrise.
have Diva Bomb too, so they're gonna be able to dump some expensive ults into this.
Indeed, they are. How did that?
Oh,
How did that not hit the Cassidy? That was interesting. Oh, Atomic
Atomic's
touching it.
coming out on the triple.
Oh, that was close there because I thought Ashwig Wool was gonna Wineheart pin the Diva Bomb for a second there. Because his body shape is Wineheart, because looked like he was gonna do a charge. Yeah, but like I said,
yeah, it wasn't like a total smash fest, but
yeah,
I'm interested.
yeah, it's just a, yeah. The Russio's just not working. The Russio's just not really working for Retribution. They're just not getting the benefits of Russio that they should be getting. Because like I said, because it feels like Chimera have got the Russio at times. Because Ashwike Wood is just going in because like he's got that speed boost.
Let's see, we have Tech9 coming out on the Widow, Lib back on the McCree, Mighty June stays on the Hanzo, Atomics also stays on the McCree.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think Tech9's going to stay on the Widow. I think this is just have a look, 10 seconds, maybe get a pick, then we'll see what happens. Is Black Beast going to go Lucio, or is he going to go Mercy?
I'm interested in seeing what Black Beast is going to play. It looks like they're trying to make a decision now, but they are quickly running out of setup time, so I hope it is someone fast.
That's not fast.
It is Mercy!
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Okay.
Yeah, because I think they're fine with the Mercy, actually, because like I said, they're not getting the benefits of Lucio, so they may as well just back up the DPS and make it a bit more of a middle match.
It looks like they're just gonna go ahead, swing right, hopefully. We got some bubbling going on here from Zarya.
Yeah, it's double line Zarya now, actually. Oh, okay, Tech9 with a big kill and sneaky gamer, Wedge comes through. Power of Hanzo. Oh, Atomic getting revenge for their fallen comrade though.
Yeah, letting them have a little bit of, space on the point. They do finish a tick, however.
Yeah, I think... I'm not entirely sure what happened to Ashwag War though, if I'm being honest.
I'm not sure, they're giving up quite a bit of space. They walked off pretty quickly.
Yeah, they need to just get out of town, which they are. Yeah, well, that was just a weird fight because Chimera just never really got the positions that they needed. Because losing the Chimera, not losing the Baptista, we really forced them back. Yeah, Chimera just backing out slowly to avoid the window. It's turned into a
they had walked
now.
off that first point. I thought they were going to give, you usually give a tick to let the, reestablish, but they ended up walking that pretty nicely there. That was kind of interesting.
That's a great dragon, but it actually is a great dragon because I thought the immortality field would keep up the part, but it just couldn't. Because this is a great place to hold for Chimera as well with their comp. What else have we got? Because Neju's got Glav, Whip's got Deadeye, Black Beast has got Valk, Window. I don't know if that window was really needed. I feel like that was maybe a miscommunication, a mistime thing. Black Beast Wes' Tech9. Mighty Jun says no Wes for you. Just sends him straight back. Grab his news. And there's the fight one.
Woo! Yeah, they're pushing him real hard. I think Atomics is gonna go down here. He does, but not without taking the Jaj with him.
Yeah, because that was a decent attempt by Ashwag Ward there, because trying to shatter at the same time as the glove, but he got blocked. I appreciate the attempt though. Because that is a big kill for Chimera though, because they did kill the Zarya, and they've got Zarya now and went on Diva. Because maybe to try and eat the glove, but they are not there. Here comes the dragon. Immortality doing its job.
Yeah, double dragons!
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice bubble there to save the Wineheart. It looks like Retribution are going to get the fight win. Oh, never mind, because Mighty Jun has got one of his kills. Oh, I did not turn to sleep this time, though. There's so many flashbangs going off in this team fight. And it looks like Retribution are going to get the cap. For nearly 5 minutes on the time bank. This really is turning into a bit of a reality. And Carix has went the top. And Tech9
I noticed that, like, I noticed that they're doing like a lot of like matching, like there's a flash, there's a dragon, there's a window, you know, they're like matching them like hit for hit.
Yeah, I like the Junkrat pick for this point actually. Because you can take the high ground, it puts up shield pressure, that's a great dragon yet again. It's a great immortality again off Kilo though.
Ooh, we have Mighty June in this bottom hallway. He takes out Tech9.
Yeah. Window is news to just clean up the small room. Poor Mercy.
But we do see Atomic coming out on this Torb now. No more McCree.
Yeah, he's been on that for the last team fight. Oh, I don't like the Torb, to be honest. They're just... Because you normally use Torb to like stop someone like flanking behind you. Maybe it's news to stop Whip, but... I don't know. If he can get Turbo, which he has, it will be big though. They need
quite
to
a bit of trapping user here.
Yeah, that was nice because they separated the part from his team. Just ball things there from Atomic. We've all been there. Okay, because that's some good high ground control there, meaning Hansel can't take it off Neji on the deal. Oh, okay, because Chimera is starting to turn this round. It's really hard to cap third, because once you lose momentum, because of the high ground advantages and everything, this could be very difficult for Retribution. But Retribution do have 4 ults. Oh no, 5 ults, did not see the window. Oh, they missed
Shatter too? Huge Shatter! Tire coming in!
Yeah,
lots of stuff going on.
The Torb's still alive though, that was a big Shatter off of Ashwake Water who just charges in. The spawn advantage is going to plummet. I'll put a keyword because he's just getting hammered by the Torb turret as he tries to DPS. It's not a fun time. Yeah, that was not good for Retribution. They used because they used 4 ults there and just didn't get the value they needed. Because the only ult used by Chimera was the Shatter of Ashwake War.
Yeah, we got another window coming up. Yeah, Lib out here, Mighty June and Ashwake. Well, Mighty June is back, but they did this. They started with 5 minutes. Now they're at about 1:30.
Yeah, that's
slowly but surely getting grinded down on the clock.
This Torb is getting so much value because of its tankiness at times.
They might finish this with more time, however, if Ashwake wasn't able to hold on here, but doing a little bit of dancing there in the front.
Oh, but Bastion is out of Atomic. The Mercy contesting. We have a ball on the field. That's a big les. The Bastion. They don't kill the Bastion here. This could be dangerous.
I love it. Atomics.
Big.
First we have Liv, and then we have Atomics pulling it off.
Oh.
Ooh.
That was a big shot.
Oh my god. Too many a Visor, a Noon, a Shatter.
Yeah, this should be the cleanup. It's what Visor does best. Just aimbot cleanup.
They get about 5 more seconds right there, which could be the difference between pushing a button or dying.
Yeah, that was a lot closer because then it looked like it was going to be going into 3rd point. Because huge credit to Chimera for holding that for like nearly 4 minutes. Like, okay, but Chimera, because if they want to make this 2-1 and lose their ping advantage, because they need to hold first, a hell of a lot better, because then they did the first time. If they are attacking first. Oh no, never mind, because Chimera are attacking.
Alright, they're both gonna keep the Mercy Baptiste. And it looks like both Ryans are staying, but they did make some
Oh,
choices
no.
in the middle.
Atomic gonna play the Mare. The Mare could work, but with a minute on the clock, you're gonna need a good ice wall to separate like a Lionheart or something for it to get the value. Okay, never mind. Okay. I don't know. I'm just getting trolled. he's switching from Junkrat to Maycons. They're going with the Mare though.
I'm thinking they're gonna use it hopefully to get across here, end up trapping user, just you know how Maze always do.
Yeah, like Atomic's
Interesting wall.
Oh, big kill actually off the Mare. There was soldiers behind them though, in the hotel. He's can't do much though. They're being forced back here. Retribution.
Yeah, they're walking off a bit. Tech9's got to get out of there. The maid tries to trap him.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good ice wall to stop them from touching. Yeah, like Ashwake was nearly got shattered as well. Because if this is a big, that's bad. That is bad for Retribution. Oh, never mind. They do have the leads though. Yeah, like they do have Dragon, which they're gonna put straight through. Great Dragon. Immortality Field, just as great though. Window Newsed. Ashwake War just needs to learn to respect certain things.
Yeah, this little doorway is gonna feel a lot of pressure. We got Visor coming out as well. Tech9 getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, making it happen.
Yeah.
Kilo punching Mighty June on that melee. Holy cow.
This is just a little bit frustrating for Chimera, because that was great for Retribution, but what they're doing well is they're baiting in Ashwake War, because they know that he likes to play aggro and push in for kills, and so they baited him in to try and kill Depart in the Lionheart duel, and they just windowed him, and he died within a second. He couldn't even put his shield up. So Ashwake War just needs to temper in his aggression a bit, just pick his moments.
That's why, yeah, when you had mentioned Flex probably playing Zarya earlier, I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense, because Ash, like, was an aggressive Reinhardt. They need as much support as they can get to pull off some of those more aggressive, just up there, moving very quickly type moves, and, you know, it costs, you know, it's a high cost as well, you know, especially to the team and himself, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's the life of main tank though. Like, I'm not hating on him because he has been getting a lot of value and he's a great Lionheart. Because I've said this many times, but he just needs to think about what ults they have at times. Like, because his team just needs to support him more. You said as well, because his off tank needs to help him more in these situations. Because he's just trying to make space. Right, okay, so Atomic is on the Ash. I like the Ash pick actually, because Bobby's great to sort out a point if you can get him. When with the Mercy pocket, they should potentially get him. Oh, that's a nice
I
DM on
hope
the
that they're
dynamite.
keeping their eyes on Kilo, however, because Kilo, they're moving slowly around this through the hotel, but Kilo's gonna get a kill, like possibly here, so they gotta just keep their eyes on him. He's really deadly in himself.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, they're being a bit more patient here, Chimera, which I like. You can afford to be. That's a huge dynamite.
Yeah, they do have Atomics to worry about, who's getting free high ground.
We're gonna see a window though. Yeah, okay, this is... Okay, that was better for Ashwake War. Like, he didn't back out all the way because he got flashed, but he was trying to at least. That's a big les. Here comes Bob. I talked about the power of Bob. But that's some great D.Va play to stop it. Windows newsed.
Lots of stuff going on. Chimera, just user though, with Lib and...
Oh, Mercy. Mercy getting the...
Can we pull a res? No!
Battle the supports.
Tech9 and Kilo, however! Oh my god!
Yeah,
whoa!
Calix is still there. Like,
If Ash does not get, yeah, then no way. Got to go back.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Tech 9 and Kilo coming in hot right there towards the end.
That could be a mistake of the Diva. They do get out. It's Diva Bomb versus Shadow Dragon. Chimera could take this because they have the better ults to clear the point and force the C9. Is he just Dragon from spawn? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, yes, he has the Dragon in from spawn. Oh, another C9.
Holy cow!
Yeah, well, I don't think I don't know if I can call that a full C9 because the Lionheart just did pin them off. But this is advantage to Retribution, who are now up 2-1.
Also, I was surprised. When you had mentioned it's coming from spawn. I was like, yeah, where's that dragon coming from? It's a very long shot.
Yeah. Yeah, could have potentially worked that though, because, you know, it could have potentially worked if Retribution miscommunicated and put down the immortality too early. But Kilo was definitely smart, and I think he realised and put it down a little bit later. Because people just suddened the dragon. Yeah, so Retribution are now up 2-1 because they won the Battle of EU on the King's War, and now they get to go back to their own ping. So that's good news for them. Okay.
Last part, I was like sweating because they only get 5 seconds, and I like gotta just push underneath that very tight space, planning for like just to get bopped around between the wall and the payload.
Yeah, it's just that switch. Is that switch of tempo for Retribution again? Because Chimera like had the ults to win that, but they just didn't get the chance to use them because of the IOWL push of Retribution. Okay, we are going to be swapping again. So, okay, spectate led, spectate led. Alright, so going into map 4, because Retribution just have to have the advantage now, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking back to like the question that was asked, like, who do we think? Retribution? Showing some interesting dynamics when it comes to their team. Like Atomics and Mighty June settling into these characters we see they're really comfortable with, especially this Hanzo McCree combination they've been going for. It seems to be working for them, but I think what Chimera has to start doing is like realizing that Mighty June and Atomics are settling into these players. These characters that work best for them, they gotta counter them, really pick on them, force them to change, and then they gotta really abuse Ash. Like, well, I would love to see Kilo back on that Ana, and anytime Ash just gets a little too aggressive, just anti him, settle him. I would love to see that.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I definitely agree, because a great punish to an IOWL line is Ana, the purples, the sweeps, just the nanos. She's just built for it, really, to punish like over aggression. If you're good at Ana, we know Kilo is, but because he's doing a job on Baptiste just as well. He's building up those fast windows. I think he's building up windows so fast. It's catching Chimera off guard a lot of the time.
Yeah. I have to agree. I think Kilo could be just as deadly, however, on the Ana. I understand the purpose of the Baptiste, because the immortality is almost, like, invaluable. But I think the way that User is playing, and the way that Ash is playing, they're gonna have to, like, even it out, like, humble him. Just a little.
Oh yeah, because, like, I think he might go back to the Ana now, because I think he went Baptiste for, like, the Grav Dragons, because he saved his team so many times with the immortality. Okay, just let me check the map. Oh, I think it's Blizzard World. Yeah, it is indeed Blizzard World. We go back to NA also. And what was I going to say? Because Burberry's coming back in for Atomic. Yeah, but that was a decent performance there because of Atomic. It was some great Zarya for us. Because, like...
Yeah, like, seeing some of those grabs, like, kind of dragging them up the wall. Like, there was one on that back corner over there before you get to the second, and there was, like, a grab that happened back there where they just pulled them up high enough. They ended up getting, like, beat on. It was incredible work.
Okay. what are we going? Are we going to see any swaps of Retribution? Perhaps not. Okay, okay then, because the sort is 2-1 to Retribution for anyone joining us, because Chimera did win the first map on Ilios, because then Retribution won Rialto, and they've just won on King's War, and we're now going to go to Blizzard World, because 4 people just joining us as well, because 4 people just joining us as well, because this will be a first to 4, so it's a best of 7, because both teams asked for it, because they felt that it represented a final better. Which I sort of agree, actually.
I feel like I'll start getting a little, like now, because usually I start getting a little antsy.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they're comfortable. Like, let's just really give this like a really hard push from both teams and 4. So I mean, even next win, we're gonna have to go 1 more, go, you know. So it's gonna be pretty insane.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay. Okay, because Retribution are ready, just waiting for Chimera to give me the ready up. Because they're probably just having a little chat on things. Yeah, you know, because I do want to say it again though, because I do feel like I'm being overly harsh on Ashwagwar as the Lionheart, but he's the main tank, so when he falls, the team does fall with him. I don't think he's playing bad by any means. He's had some great plays, but I feel like it's just good for Retribution to just punish him when he does overextend. But I think that is partly to Kiwo's windows a lot of the time, because what he is building super fast. So because I just wanted to confirm that before we go into this next map. Both teams are ready. And so let's go into this and see if Chimera, because can make this into a bit more of a series and make it 2-2.
Do you think Retribution's pulling this one out the bag? How do you feel? Retribution's coming in pretty hot, but
yeah, I think,
I'm not counting out Chimera quite yet.
I think, I don't. You can never count out Chimera, in my opinion. Because Chimera could easily have won King's War if just a couple of different things changed. But, you know, because momentum's a powerful thing in Overwatch, and Retribution have got that in spades at the moment. Okay, what are we going to see this time though, both teams? So, we're seeing double shields of Chimera with the Hanzo Soldier Mercy Baptiste. Because use depart, I don't believe you're playing ball. Yep, didn't think so. Okay.
I'm excited to see the Sigma back out here, but they're doing instead of the Reinhardt, I'm a little worried that user's gonna kind of barrel through this double shield. It's gonna be really hard to kind of stabilize.
It's the Lucio of Black Beast again, so we could see a repeat of Rialto, because where they just use the speed to just run through it, like it doesn't exist. But with Hanzo Soldier, it's a lot more constant damage, so they should be able to just melt them down potentially. Yeah, I do feel that Cassidy Reaper is. I feel Cassidy Reaper is a great answer to the Bush Shield, though. As we just see.
I knew it. Like, user just look at him barreling and pushing Ash like whoa, just shoving him out of the way. Like, that was quick and hard.
Here comes Kilo again with his traditional 1 kill per team fight, as you do. Yeah, it's a good idea, double shield, but they're just because they're just not stopping the momentum of it. Okay, because Mighty Jun does get a kill on Baby Diva there, so that is something. It's just these tempo switches of Retribution. I've mentioned it a couple of times, but they're really good at just turning it on. I don't actually know where Atomic died there, to be honest, because I thought he'd be with his team. This Reaper is getting insane value at the moment. Yeah. It's not the best wind off Kilo. I think that was more of a space one as Whip kill stealing it. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a IOWL repeat at the moment, aren't we? Because we're Chimera just can't deal with the aggro.
Yeah, Ash just getting kind of just smashed on a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's Mighty Jun with another kill on the Lucio. Oh, they are getting the kills now though. Atomic kills the Reaper, so that's a big kill. Okay. Yeah, okay, but this is good for Chimera because they are like getting because they are stopping the momentum, which is very important. Is Baptiste going to get out, or will they even finish the job? No, they go. Right, what ults have we got online? So Chimera have got Deadeye and both support ults, and Retribution have got both tank ults, Deadeye, and Kilo's got another window. I feel like he just used window like a second ago.
And no, Kilo's coming out like, I think, not that Kilo's a big problem, but Kilo is a significant problem.
Yeah,
like especially with how they're like this here. I mean, window to window, but Kilo's gonna make sure that they get theirs first.
Yeah, you can't expect Kilo to have a window there. You just won the team fight. Oh, Whipped kills Ashwag low again. Diva bomb's in. Death Blossom's in. Oh, he gets the remake kill, but he's just gonna stagger himself out a bit.
But they're gonna get bullied. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do a longer stagger, but they can move this point. Can't have anybody contesting it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know if they can touch here. Ashwag, no. Like,
Ash gets taken out. I don't know. Ash is gonna have to make some considerations on how his Reinhardt is working for the team because they're just barreling down on him.
Yeah, I don't even think I don't think this is his fault. I just don't think Reinhardt's the right choice because Reaper is eating him up at the moment, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Look at how far they are. Like they are pushing up so far to keep this like level of aggression up, and thankfully they're taking a breather with Ash, you know, grouping up here, but. They're making sure that they're pushing them back, and Chimera's is going to have to make some really tough choices.
Yeah, some interesting swaps there, because Sneaky Games went Lucio and gave Baptiste to Dylan Boy. Okay, Dragon is news. Just a whip just kills Sneaky Games.
Yeah, and then, Ash is just no shield to put up, but... Oh.
There's nothing Atomic could do there. He was just stuck like a rabbit in the headlights with his dead eye up with a diva bomb in his face.
This is looking like they're about to push this like in the next. They're gonna get 3 minutes. I'm betting like on the clock. Like look at how Kilo setting up for that window on the right, just ready to push that out.
Yeah, just we pulled through window actually. You don't see that a lot. Sound barriers
in. Coming in.
Yeah. Diva bomb could be big. Not big enough.
It's Lib, but they're gonna stay pretty steady here.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, 3 minutes. That was aggressive play there. Chimera just couldn't keep up.
What I semi want to see from Chimera. I wouldn't mind it Junkrat because just something to force them back with just damage. Because they're just getting brought into, so you need something to just force them back a bit.
Like, if Ash is going to play like that, I agree. Like, the Junkrat could start scrambling that team from hunkering down, you know, behind user, and start pushing them out so they can be picked off, you know, individually.
I wouldn't mind a May again as well, because to split up the aggression, like a May's wall in the middle of the rotations.
Yeah, I like Chimera to consider an Ana of their own, the way users playing, like how it would one for Ash. They gotta settle it the same way.
Yeah. Okay, because Mighty Jun went on Junkrat there. I actually feel like I'm getting trolled. Feels bad.
You are, because we're gonna get Hanzo, and I think honestly, I think Retribution's gonna be prepared for that. His Hanzo play has been evident, so it's at this point, if they don't know, now they know.
I don't think Hanzo's a bad pick. He just can't get value off these dragons though, because he does good dragons, but it just gets immortality every time.
Yeah, the immortality's being placed very well.
Yeah, like it gives good shield break, but shield break doesn't matter if your team is dead already. Like
not be more right.
Because I like what Chimera are doing, but their tempo's just too slow.
Yeah, somebody in our comments mentioned that Chimera just needs to play a bit more aggressive, and if you heard our comments, we agree with you, because they're just getting, like, smashed by Retribution. Like, they gotta pick it up.
I don't feel like D.Va's the answer. I feel like Zarya was the answer more. Because, like, you can only do so much as D.Va.
Yeah, like, if they do Zarya, they're gonna be able to soak up a lot of that, you know, stuff off of, like, Tech9 and Lib, eat some of those flashes, really just, you know, hold it down. Not that D.Va can't do those things, but Zarya gets the extra benefit of getting, you know, the boost.
Double window in now. Yeah. Okay, it's been very patient here, respecting the window. Dragon's in. Tech9
Atomic's coming in, getting, yeah, Tech9. We did have Lib pull High Noon. Atomics gets another one.
Yeah, but the tanks have just turned it on and killed both DPS. There's Kilo with his traditional kill.
It seems like they're evening it out just a tiny bit.
That's a good sound barrier to ensure the fight. You need to help your D.Va there a bit though. Like D.Va just went in by herself.
Look at Kilo just like settling the score back there. Yeah, I need Chimera to like. Not that Baptiste isn't good, but they gotta make some calculated choices on user. Like, Ana would be great. It pairs well with Lucio.
You know what?
They do have the tank line to do it.
You know what I sort of want to see, even though, like, I don't even think it might work? I want to see the Zen off Chimera. Because just, like...
yeah, I can understand that.
Because just try and punish the aggro with a bit more burst damage.
Yeah, really start like melting them down, you know, focus these supports, get Lib out of the way, and they would be able to move quite comfortably. But there's going to be a res. Oh, maybe not, there's a flash.
Oh, kills Kimo, just lands on top of his head. Yeah, this should be the fight win though.
Burberry eats that straight to the head right there. Yeah. Atomics though, only person out here making sure. Oh!
They should still get the cap though, I think.
But they get it?
Baby
They do have Nadash on the deep. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like because Chimera's comp does work, it just doesn't work fast enough for the time differential at times.
Yeah, like they do have, like right now we have Retribution on the high ground, Kilo getting these top shots in, and they also have Lib, you know, coming up there too. So they have the high ground already, so it's going to be kind of hard to push up, push point, and not get like barreled down on by either Lib or Kilo.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate, Dragon. Okay, because Tech9 just went on the hands of his own and got off the rebirth. That's a nice shatter.
Oh, shatter back to back, but we're gonna see user get the dub on that Reinhardt challenge.
Yeah, like Ashrike War's got a tendency to charge into shatters. That's like the third time it's happened. Because I don't know if this is like a miscommunication on ult charge or something, but Chimera just don't seem like they're aware of ult charge of the other team at times. That was unlucky. He nearly cut the wide hat, but it's that window again off Kilo.
Yeah, Lib and Kilo just, I told you, like on this high ground, like Lib and Kilo are really like the issue.
Yeah.
You know, they're able to just kind of get these like hard picks from the high ground, and it's like you don't have enough time to rush up there to get them because the pathways aren't really direct. So by the time you get up there, you're like toast.
You know what? Because you know what I semi want to see off Chimera? Like some dive heroes to just dive Kilo and just like flash the back line. Because they can't even get to the back line.
You're right, yeah. I agree. Dive would be great. You know, Chaos was mentioning that we haven't seen a lot of dive this season. I personally also haven't seen a lot. So I think dive would be the answer to, like, getting Kilo out of the way just quickly.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind, like, a Sombra just hack him because then he can't, like, immortality everything. Something like a Tracer. Like, even a Genji would be great, but...
Ash, like, whoa, might get squeezed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, it's all well and good saying play dive though, but if they don't have the hero pool for it, they don't have the hero pool for it. Oh, I can't believe that killed the Baptiste. I thought he was in cover. Yeah, a minute 30 on the clock.
This is so far. This is looking like it's going to be Retribution's map once again. We got Kilo coming up on the window up top pretty quickly. We know how that goes and what that looks like, and you know. We have User coming up with the Shatter again, Lib coming up with Deadeye. So it's like
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Yeah, Chimera just can't get close. They just get zoned out by window a lot.
And like I've been spectating Kilo, and they just really need. I really need Burberry to kind of be on top of Kilo as Diva, because right now he's just kind of
works.
standing there. But you know that works too. But Kilo's back.
Yeah, that's a good dragon. Punishes the so Cassidy's just in the back line, do it, flashbanging Ashwick War again. Yeah.
Like look at Kilo just out like taking these critical shots.
Yeah, like something that Retribution do well is they take the off angle quite well of taking the high ground, getting behind them with like the Cassidy. Because Chimera just a little bit too straightforward at times.
Woo! Mighty June gets Kilo finally off the high ground.
It was because that was a great block of Ashwick War. Oh, they stopped the ledge there. They need to touch though.
Yeah, we have.
Lucio
Oh no, that's Retribution. I don't think they're gonna make it. We have Burberry come down the middle, but
he barely gets the touch. Oh,
okay, cool. Sneaky
him.
Gamer's there. Dylan's there.
That's unlucky for Whip. He just got caught out in that dragon that he didn't know was coming. Yeah.
Oh, Tech9 gets that side kill back into that small room on the left, but we got User on Ash like, whoa, no, the Shatter doesn't go off!
Yeah, and that, I mean, I will be fair to Ashwick War, because that is probably, because that is potentially a ping difference, because like, because the way Shatter works on bad ping, it's rough.
So, Retribution looking pretty strong right now.
Yeah, it is 3-1, but we are going back to control because where Chimera did get their map one. So maybe they can pull the same trick twice and get the second map win in control. And we're gonna go to Oasis.
You know, at least it's not Temple, because
it's actually insane. Kilo's hailing. We talk a lot about his DPS. He's constantly on that board for hailing though.
Right, he's hitting it like definitely more than you know, doing more than 10 per 10, but also like getting the kills with like Kilo's doing like both roles.
Yeah, I don't even feel like Sneaky Gamers like playing bad as Baptiste. That's the thing either. But Kilo's just, I don't know. It's hard to,
I think Chimera needs to talk about like how Kilo is definitely a problem for them, because it's not like Kilo's like hunting them. You know how you see some people like out of place. Kilo's in the right place, the right time, doing his job, but they're not like coming for Kilo as hard as Kilo and team are coming for Chimera.
Yeah, like he's just allowed to just heal and do like the DPS like at the same time, which is a sign of a good Baptiste. Just a little bit of fresher on the back line would be nice. Like, because Mighty Jun can fight the Doomfist. We know this. I wouldn't mind seeing the Doomfist like just attempted a bit more, because Baptiste can't handle Doomfist, because Doomfist can just knock him out of the immortality field, and just insta kill him. It's not the perfect answer, but it's worth a try at this point, because when you're 3-1 down, because if this was a normal series. Because Retribution would have won by now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they're comfortable, because Chimera's really got to pull it out of the bag if they want to stop Retribution from finishing like this total clutch.
Yeah.
You know, 4-1.
Okay, because Beast is going out for Crown. Yeah. It just says a lot about the difference of Kilo as well, because like Kilo came in map 2. And that's when the turnaround started. It was so close, map 1 though. It's just,
yeah, and Control gives teams a lot of like time to play. Not a lot, but a lot of like different room to play with. There's a lot of entries on Oasis as well. Lots of differing high ground. So there's going to be some opportunity for some interesting choices, but it goes pretty quickly.
I think this suits Chimera better because I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for Kilo to just have well, not just Kilo, to be fair. I'm being disrespectful for Retribution. Because Retribution as a whole, because seem good if they're allowed to just set up shop and just like sit in the position and hold the position and just set up. But you can't really do that. You can't really do that. You can't do that in a control map as easily. I need to switch the ping actually. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm hoping that like Chimera is taking like a hard look at Retribution and kind of figuring out what would. Because honestly, I think if Chimera can take out Kilo, they're gonna fold pretty quickly because Kilo's mostly playing Baptiste,
and that,
which is their main healer.
There's another issue though. They have killed Kilo a couple of times. The Mercy always wezzes it though, because when they do kill Kilo, it's normally from like a headshot from range.
Yeah.
Because the way there is, because when you know Mercy's going to the west, you need to push the aggro, you need to take advantage of there's no healers healing at that given time. It's just a lack of aggression from Chimera, like, which is weird for me, because Chimera are a very aggressive team normally, because Ash like War is trying to be aggressive. But the West Team
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I think Ash, like, Woe is playing aggressive. Now, whether or not that's being followed by the rest of Chimera is up for debate.
Yeah, like, you know, because I was blaming him for being too aggressive earlier, but now I'm starting to think maybe that he is doing the right thing.
Also, if you're just joining us, the score is Retribution 3, Chimera 1. We just had a question in the chat.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
5. Huh? Oh yeah, because just to let people know as well who are just joining us, because this series is first to 4, it should have been first to 3, but both teams wanted a best of 7, so we were happy to oblige.
So yeah, I think they're gonna really have to work on kind of grinding down Retribution's support line, because other than that, like, the sustain is there, the ability to move around is there, the reses are there if they're gonna keep doing that, and it's really not working out in Chimera's favor to leave them.
Yeah.
You know, like, Lib and Tech9 are definitely problems, but they're being held up by really decent supports.
Oh yeah, they definitely are, because both teams are ready, so let's go into this potentially last now. Yeah, like, you know, because we are talking about Kilo because he's making a difference, but we are also both support mains ourselves, so we notice the support factors.
Yeah, so because if they're alive and the team's alive, that's the whole deal.
Yeah.
You know, so but if they're not alive, the team's dead. So
Yeah, it's
priorities.
Welcome to Oasis.
Where did I put this EU? I think I did.
Yeah, my ping is registering as EU. I have it in the top left, so I'm no worries.
Yeah, I thought I did. I mean, it doesn't make much difference. I could just tuck it back to lobby. Okay, what are we going to see?
I'm hoping we get Lucio's because they gotta get there. They can't waste any time.
I wouldn't mind. I hated on the pharmacy earlier. I wouldn't mind a farmer again though, because it. Because you asked for it and you will be given it.
Ask and you shall receive.
So what my Junkrat though? That ain't happening. I've never asked for a Junkrat. Oh, we asked for
look, you asked earlier.
Yeah.
How about that?
I've heard a lot of Sombra Fowler this season. I think Sombra Fowler is a fantastic DPS combo if you can do it right. It works a lot better with dive though. Because my team used to. Oh, okay, never mind. I won't talk about Sombra. Yeah, like I like Sombra Fowler because you can hack a target and then Fowler can finish them. Like what? Okay, because Whip is on that soldier and Tech9's on that Tracer. I thought Whip would be on the Tracer actually. They were on it,
Ash, like, whoa, making some big choices here on the side.
Yeah, the immortality again though. It always gets value. Burberry's just been knocked out of mech by Tracer. It's a hard deal. Soldier does have the high ground though, but so does Kilo.
Yeah, the point goes to Retribution. Ash, like, whoa, is stepping on, however, but I'm looking for the rest of Chimera to be there behind him, which is not happening. He is alone right now with a baby diva, and it's not the best choice.
He's getting the value, Mighty John. He's got a nice 2k there. The pharmacy. Burpee's just having an issue of staying in his mech at the moment because Technad on the Tracer is just hunting him down, and that's hard. Oh, that fire's like just hits your game of direct.
Yeah, Mighty June's coming up on the barrage, but I'm hoping that because Lib is the player we've seen, I'm hoping that they'll kind of do a change, because otherwise it's going to be really hard to continue to get out that barrage like off, and a shatter comes in.
Yeah, like I thought the Pharaoh could have worked, but the soldier and the Baptiste and he was just not working.
Right, and Diva. It's just a lot for someone to deal with.
There's Kiro killing 2 people in a team fight, as you do.
Also really hard on supports too.
Yeah. Okay. We do have a lot of ults online now. So, yeah. Because Clown's gonna have to do a big sound barrier potentially here if the fight starts going the other way. Oh, that's a nice headshot. Window up top with visor, I think there. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's not actually with visor. Unless he jumped down. Oh, Mighty Jun with a big freak here there. Whip's still alive, but he's getting out of town. And there we go. Chimera do get the cap, and Mighty Jun gets off the foul. Great barrage there, though. Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Ooh, Lib gets Dylan, boy, but a bomb, lots of stuff going off.
Oh
my god.
That Diva bomb was perfect. Oh, visor window. Could be big. Diva says no, they give up the cap. There's Kilo again with a double kill.
Yeah, like Kilo's really the... I said earlier, like Kilo's a big problem.
Yeah, like...
Huge problem.
Yeah, like he was just sat on that middle high ground like the entire map, just contesting the lift.
I don't know if he died.
I think he must have. I think he died to the barrage maybe when they capped, but okay. Mighty Jun's on the Doomfist. I like it. He'll probably now get off Doomfist because this is what Chimera do to me.
So, for anybody joining us, this is match point, honestly. So, if Retribution's able to pull off a hold on this map, this win goes to Retribution.
Yeah,
by the way.
It looks like Retribution are probably going to do it, to be honest. I don't want to counter Chimera, but they've really just solved since map 1. They've had the opportunities, but...
I think they're getting nervous.
Oh, Dylan just got booped off the map, and after
because like look at them, and then Kilo again coming in. Like
well,
like the healing and the killing. It's a lot to stack at once, and they're just pulling it off.
Oh yeah, because I talked about this a lot. But momentum in Overwatch is very important. And Retribution have just whipped the momentum since map 1 off Chimera, and they have not gave it back. Okay, right, here comes the rotation. Oh, Mighty Jun kills Kilo. I've been wanting to see that for a while. Atomic kills Tech 9. Astrite Wall kills User Depart. Yeah, we talked about this earlier, but if you take out Kilo, it makes the fight a lot easier for many reasons. And Mighty Jun just did that on Doomfist, and it makes a big difference.
I was happy to see Mighty June take out Kilo.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I know it probably sucks to say that, but like it was like finally, like just keep him out of the way. They lose out on their main healer.
I don't think there's anything into. I don't think it's wrong saying that. Just keeps it interesting. Yep. Oh, he tried to do it again, Mighty June. He tried to dive Kilo, but Tracer.
Woo!
Oh, nice dead eye there. I think that was a good for Astrite Wall there. He pinned User Depart out of the way so he couldn't protect it. Right, here we go, because this is the Chimera we saw on map 1.
Yeah, just there's I think once they stabilize, they get a little more confidence. I think they were feeling a little shaky how Retribution's been playing, but I think once they're able to kind of get comfortable, they'll be happier, and they seem like they're doing well. Like they're already about 50% of the way.
Yeah, like we saw this in the first map at times as well, because when they had a bit of a sword start, and oh, Tech 9 kills Dylan in the back line though.
Yeah, like, get away from that window, Ash. Like, jump. It's not healthy to stay there.
No. Oh, whip.
Oh, the beat was too high from the top ropes.
Yeah, I've been nervous with you. They're just in sort out territory now though. They've got some decent percentage, it's not bad. Yeah, Mighty John's having an issue on the Doomfist now though, because Tech 9 is like dueling him and protecting the Baptiste. It's interesting, you don't normally think of Tracer as a Doomfist counter. Well, I don't anyway, maybe other people do.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. Like, I know she's great for poking, but I didn't necessarily think Doomfist. More of like shredding a backline, but Mighty John's gonna go for it again, and he gets Tech 9, a return!
Yeah. Oh, they need to kill the Immortality here if they want to kill Kiwo. Yeah. That was a decent Doomfist though. So, Core Weapons' news. Some nice DM flair there off Burberry. Oh, just not enough. Oh, Whip kills his opposite in Atomic. Tracer's here doing what Tracer does.
Yeah, but I think Chimera, if they want, they can take this back.
Oh yeah, they definitely can, but...
But Tracer is chasing Burberry though, however, on this back of the point. Ooh, get punched by Mighty June!
Yeah, I don't know if I'd cast the curse to Tracer there, because ever since I said that counter in Doomfist has countered them. It's a bit weird.
They just have to survive one team fight.
Yeah,
and make it count.
Yeah, like it could be huge the Deadeye here up Atomic. If he can pull it off.
No! Right, get user out of here. Yes, huge. Oh no!
That's really unfortunate because he did flashbang the line just a couple of seconds too late though. Yeah, this isn't over though because Chimera will have time for another fight. Oh, okay, Kilo, calm down.
Kilo.
I don't think you needed that window, but you do you.
It's about sending a message.
I think he sent his message. I think he sent his message about 50 times this game. I don't think he needs to worry about it. Like,
so I see Atomics has like the high noon, and they're really gonna have to work to get Atomics in there to pull it off, because otherwise, like this is last fight for sure.
That was the power of Doomfist there, though. Just uppercutted the entire team. Fantastic Doomfist flair. I've been asking for it, and it's delivering.
Yeah, Chimera coming in hot. Get Lib out of here.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm so happy for them. That was tough. I thought it was gonna go one way.
Yeah. What have we turned into, like, though? Because we're supporting a Doomfist and support mains. What has happened to us?
I just want to see Chimera come back from. I know they're probably feeling a little worn down. You know, long series are really tiring. And you know, like when we played, and then we played this season as well. Like after like second, third map, it's like, come on, man. my brain is running out, hands running out, batteries running out.
Yeah, yeah. The Batway always the mortal enemy. Okay.
But I really want to see Chimera kind of pull it out of the bag. Like everything they have, like they planned and tested. Like I really want to see him just pull it out of the bag. They do both choose a Symmetra though, so that's gonna get real interesting.
I've seen a lot of Symmetra Doom in Tier 4 this season on control maps, and it's normally worked. It's not the most like orthodox combo, but there's definitely value there. Oh, never mind, the Symmetra falls. I like what the Doomfist offers though, because Doomfist can just separate the blow, as they just did there by punching the pot into the face.
Yeah, it looks like they were already. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Kilo.
That's like Whoa doing his stuff, but Kilo doing his stuff more. Takes out both tanks as you do, and the Lucio. I don't think I've ever talked about Baptiste this much. They do get the cap Retribution there. Core Essence is news. Oh, just didn't get the punch there that he needed. There's Whip because showing that there's Whip showing his stuff with a nice double kill. Okay, mate.
Alright?
It-
Chimera, almost there, but not quite.
Yeah, it's just all about it's just all about momentum again though, because Chimera had it, and Retribution have just whipped it back. It's been the story of the series, really.
Now that they've kind of set up, I would invite a change off the sim for Chimera, just because they're
Yeah.
already established.
Oh, that was that
Maybe
was
hit
big
something
shot.
a little more sneaky like the
Yeah.
Sombra, just really get back there with Kilo, make it a problem, but we're about halfway, so it's so
Yeah,
far Retribution holding steady.
yeah. I mean, the funny thing is that I know Atomic hates Scimitar as well. He talked to me in an interview about how much he hates Scimitar. So it's not shocked he's still on it. Right, what else have we got? Sound Barrier and Diva Bombs online for both teams. And
Yeah, Sneaky Gamer also
Doomfist.
coming out with the beat too.
Yeah.
Mighty June on the Doomfist ult.
I don't know how I feel about them either.
I understand it. It's the speed that moves the Ryan and the Lucio. It can go with the team, but
Uh,
they're all and grab some of the Symmetra turrets, but they really are
Ooh.
already on borrowed time.
this Diva Bomb could be big. Oh, nice block, but not enough.
Lib getting one. Sneaky Gamer's out of there. Lib getting another one. Mighty June's out of there. Burberry.
Oh,
Him and just Atomics and Dylan. The last.
yeah,
Oh,
whips. There's Kiro with again his traditional kill, and there
this
we
is
go.
Retribution.
Yeah, because Retribution are your tier 4 winners, winning this series 4-1. Because fully deserved, because it may have sounded like that we wanted Chimera to win, but there was no biased intent there. There's no biased intent there because just the casters, because we just like interesting series and make it more and map 7 if possible. But big flops to Retribution, fully deserved.
Yeah, you know, if you've heard me cast before, I love it. I love a good map 5.
Yeah, like everyone.
It's long as hell, but I love that.
Yeah, everybody loves drama. Yeah, okay, so the NA domination of this year continues, with Retribution picking up this win. Because I like to talk about MVPs, right, when I cast games now. Because I probably don't have to ask who your MVP is for Retribution this game.
Kilo. Oh my god, they're so sick on the Baptiste. And I'm a dirty support player, so I love seeing Kilo just doing not only 10% on the heals, keeping the team alive, but also just taking out some of Chimera. Like when the time comes, like Kilo was on top of everything. So Kilo for sure for me. If not Kilo, definitely Lib.
Yeah.
But who's looking like it for you?
I think Mighty Jun. I think he had the most. I'm talking about Chimera. Like Retribution is clearly Kilo, because that's no disrespect to the rest of his team. Because usually the part did great on the line. Negia was a fantastic off tank. Because Whip and Tech 9 were actually a great DPS duo. We didn't really mention them a lot this series, but because Kilo sort of took over at times. But no, they definitely. Because they definitely did more than enough, but it was just a Kilo show at times. Because his windows, his kills, his healing, he just did everything you wanted for Baptiste. So he would be mine because my MVP for Chimera would be Mighty Jun, because he got the crucial picks when his teams needed it. But I think everyone on that team did well. They were just a little bit outmatched on there, and they just never found the right answer.
I think for me, for Chimera, Ash like Whoa is the kind of Reinhardt that I want as a support. Like a Rein that's gonna smash into the team, not at hopefully not killing themselves in the process. But you know what I mean? You want an aggressive Rein to push progress, and I think Ash was definitely giving that. It's just that Retribution was kind of prepared for Ash constantly, and then when user came towards Chimera, they didn't necessarily have like the same answer, so you could see like the differences in how each Reinhardt got team support, and that's just I think organization choices.
Yeah, okay, so we are going to get interviews with both teams, which is always nice, because I feel like at times this season a lot of teams just don't want to do interviews or just dip after they lose, so big respect So big respect to Chimera because for wanting to do one. So I'll invite Ashwike War and Burby Beans in so we can talk to the tank line.
Nice. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, because then after that we can do an interview with Tech9 and User Depart. Did I? No, I did not invite Burby. Hopefully the chat works because it can be a pain at times. The difference of console logic. Okay, hopefully Burberry can tell.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice
Hello.
To talk.
Hello.
Nice. It's nice to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to you too. How'd you find the match? Was it good? Entertaining?
I am good and entertaining because it didn't go your way tonight, but you've had a great playoff.
Finally, yeah. Yeah. We had a really good run before this, so yeah, we can't complain.
Oh yeah, definitely. I invited Ashwike War. I don't know if they're having chat issues or something. Oh, okay.
Easier now, easier.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
Hey. Alright then, so how do you both feel? I sort of know how you feel, but it's good to
Yeah,
get the
look,
insight still.
I am really proud of everyone. Like I feel like we played really well. Every match was really close, especially like Kings Row. Even Rialto was kind of quite close. They all went to overtime. I'm really proud of everyone for how they performed. Just they kind of clutched it in the end, so can't really complain.
Oh yeah, because
Really
agreed.
tough game.
Oh yeah, because it was tough for you, Ash. I've got to say, as Weinhardt.
Oh, I had a tough game. But that some of them were tough, man. My shield were just getting melted.
Oh yeah,
Three-quarters
like
of the time.
it looked like a hard time out there, especially there Cassidy. He enjoyed flashbanging
Yeah.
you. I felt bad for you at
Yeah.
times.
Constantly getting flashed.
Yeah, the combination of the McCree, Hanzo, and the BAP just focusing tanks the entire time just made it so hard for us. It was ridiculous.
Oh god, oh god, that Baptiste, I don't know about both
he's
of you.
insane.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
because he got my MVP. Because his windows, he got windows so fast at times. I feel
Oh,
like
he
you
did,
just
yes.
weren't. I feel like you weren't ready for it. Because Ash went
No,
in a lot of
it's-
aggro and then just got windowed. I criticised you a bit for it, but then I thought about it and I just realised that you had no idea he had
Yeah.
window. It was insane.
Usually
it was always up.
Yeah.
It was always up. The window was always up.
yeah,
For every
yeah,
fight. Never know. Emo
yeah.
saved him every time.
Oh yeah, the Immo. On King's War especially, you did so many good grabjacking combos as a team. You definitely had your mechanics down. Just unfortunate.
Yeah. We usually try and play aggressive with the Orion Heart and try and take space and stuff, but they kind of adapted to that really quick and then started using windows as soon
Yeah,
as we
they did.
tried to do it, and it was just we just couldn't get past it. It's fair enough.
Yeah, but you got to finals. It's always something.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, definitely, yeah,
We're proud of everyone. Played
Yeah.
so well.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You got any plans for next season? Maybe come back and try and win it all? Oh,
We're not sure yet because a few players are too high and stuff, so he's playing T5 and stuff next season. So, so we've got to kind of rethink things and stuff like that. But it's either we play a very mixed team on off rolls, or we make
Yeah.
two teams. But we'll see how it goes.
it was like that this season. It was like this season, wasn't it? It used to be in tier 3, then a lot of you moved up to tier 4.
Yeah. And now some of them are almost in Grandmasters now. So some of the DPS and supports. So we've got to rethink it. But yeah.
Oh yeah. So have you got any thoughts on anything before we end the interview?
I'm just gonna say the Retribution are an amazing team. The tactics, the teamwork, absolutely amazing. Can't fault them in the slightest. The DPS were on top of us the entire time. The Tracer, my God, was he annoying.
Yeah. Horrible.
Really, yeah.
Oh yeah, that Tracer's
Yeah,
giving you a
well.
rough time on Diva from what I noticed. Well, both of you a rough time actually. Did not
Yeah,
look fun.
she was farming
That's
pulse
tiresome.
bombs so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Have you
Yeah,
got?
congratulations to the winners. Definitely worked very well. Played
oh,
very
yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, because I would like to say that it's very nice to get an interview with the losing team for once, because a lot of teams just don't like to interview after it. But which I understand because feelings are going to be low and everything. But
We're pos vibes though, as man. We're all about positive vibes, and
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we've got quite a few like older people on the team as well. Like we're quite mixed, old and young, and yeah, we're all about
I think most of us are either
positive
drunk or high right now, so yeah, that's
I'm very
yeah.
bad.
So it's
Yeah, 420 plays up.
See.
oh yeah. But it's always a pleasure to interview Chimera because you always give me a good interview. You're always positive. So hopefully we see you again next season, because I was semi-rooting for you at times because, I'm also EU biased. Always gonna put it.
yes, EU is the way to go. We didn't win this season, but
Yeah, like,
EU will win next season.
oh yeah, well EU won every tier last season, so we needed to give NA something.
Yeah, that's why we did it.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's why
charity!
Yeah,
That's wild. Jack, I will speak to you after this.
No, you won't.
I'm reporting you?
Hey, because it makes it more interesting, because when one caster is one team and the other caster the other, it's the dynamic of casting. Yeah. Okay. Have you got anything to ask
Oh,
them,
you
mate?
guys have done it.
I'm
you guys
just-
have done a good job as well.
I was just really impressed by like both teams, the gameplay. Like I was telling Jack at the end of that match, like Ash is like the type of like Ryan that I want. Like User and Ash are like the Ryans that I want. Like I want a Ryan to die for me, not necessarily right away, but if it happens, it's like worth something, Because I'm a support player. I want to move this, pretty quickly. And you guys were like smashing the clock on those pushes, and I'm like biting my nails, and I have asthma, so I'm holding my breath too. So eventually, I thought I was gonna pass out. This went one more map. So I was like really impressed by Kilo too. Like I'm not high enough to ever face Kilo, but if I did, I would just disconnect. So
Yeah. I'm alright.
lots of good work from like both sides. Like Lib is scary as hell. I hope I never see Lib in real life. Probably
Yeah,
not, but
same.
just putting that out there.
I hope I don't even ranked. Yeah.
Yeah, like never want to see Lib, anybody, Mighty June. I don't want to get smashed by Doom. Like I don't want to see any of you in comp. So. Thanks, but congratulations. We hope to see you guys return in whatever forms next season. I know this was like a lot of hard work, long seasons, but hopefully you get a little break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you for casting. The casting's
thank
been
you.
really good. Thank you.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, we
amazing
can.
job. Watched every stream.
Yeah, Jack was like, I know Chimera, and I came in the thing today. I was like, all right, man, I'll let you handle it.
Hey, because I've interviewed every one of their playoff games.
That's what I'm
Was,
saying.
yeah.
You gotta love it. But that's all for me. It's like, congratulations, guys. Like, lots of hard work to be done. I hope you go to Disneyland or have a snack cake or cry. Whatever you need to do after this.
Definitely
you
all go to
deserve it.
Disneyland after this. Yeah.
Always fun.
Oh, the Disneyland thing. I forgot about this from last season. I forgot you said this.
I know, everybody goes to Disney. It's like the weirdest choice. It's like you're gonna go spend thousands of dollars to look at a rat. Alright. You?
Oh, controversial. Yeah, okay, because I think that's the end of interview, but you can have this moment to have any shout outs of anything that you wish before we move on.
Yeah, thank your grandma, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
Shout out to-
Thanks,
I wanna do a
Grandma.
shout- Yeah, thanks, Grandma. I want to do a shout out to Pot, who we've read in the chat apparently was going to come out of retirement if we won this game. So unfortunately, you're gonna have a retirement, old boy. So everyone
He did
can
say
see.
that, yeah.
Congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, but GG Retribution, fucking amazing team. We'll beat you next season. It's fine.
Well, I love the confidence.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks, you can close it out, Jack.
Who's
Wait, what?
Close the stream, man.
We have to interview Retribution.
Oh my god, I thought they were in here!
What are you on about? We were talking to Chimera.
Get him in here!
You okay?
I thought you had did like a thing from each. I didn't. Oh my god, my brain. Literal applesauce. I'm so hungry. It's dinner time.
Why can't I invite Depart to a group? I can invite Tech 9. Give me a second. Because can you invite them? It's not letting me.
Let me see. Who do we want? We're getting.
Yeah,
Are we doing
yeah.
user?
It's Tech 9 and yeah, use the depart. Oh, okay, let me invite him to depart. Okay. Let's see if we can get Tech 9 in here as well.
Hitman Gamer says error still goes. We agree with you. I think it was just like high level play, and it was just moving so quickly, you know. So I mean, we agree with you 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's not letting me invite Tech 9, so that's annoying. Because you can try inviting them light, or because our user can. Maybe that will work. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Hello there.
Okay, because first of all, I'd like to just say congratulations on your victory. Very impressive.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts after winning the final?
All the hard work paid off. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
First map shook us a little bit, but you know we made the right adjustments and kind of went from there.
Oh, you definitely made the right adjustments. Because I was just talking to Chimera, and you make their tank's life hell by the sounds of it. So it was a good job.
Yeah, I mean they're Hanzo, definitely a very good player. We just had to watch our sight lines. I think it took us by surprise first map, and then we haven't practiced on EU ping, so I don't think that helped us either. But
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just bragging about how much I love Kilo and how I never want to see any of you like in comp, and thank God I'm low enough so I don't get smashed by any of you in comp. But I was like, holy Nikes, this is like the rollout was insane. Like once you guys had started picking it up after map 1, I was like, Retribution's looking a little hot here.
yeah, no, Kilo definitely he's one of our cornerstones for sure. Due to it, you know, with the time zone differences, we weren't able to kind of fit Kilo's schedule. So we knew we weren't going to be able to play with a map 1. So we had to make so that's part of, you know, we had to make some adjustments there. So, but
Not to
yeah,
mention, we also had Merc, who's in Japan, and his ping,
Oh.
his ping at that point is dead. So
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I was hitting triangle and hoping for the best.
pretty much.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, the other team, you could tell. I mean, they were definitely a very difficult team to play against, and you know they've worked hard to get to where they were at. And it was cool to have that NA versus EU finals. I know that EU swept last year. They swept all their tiers, so it's nice to, you know, steal one from the Redcoats.
I love it.
Yeah, it's going the opposite way this season because I think because I think NA are winning every team at the moment, so it's definitely the reverse.
Well, hopefully, I'm not sure who's eligible on that team next season, but I know we have some players that won't be returning for next IOWL season, so we'll have to see, and hopefully we see them again sometime next season.
Oh, I'm talking about, are they talking about taking like a permanent break, or are you guys just like reorganizing people too high, too low, or you know just overall like what's the vibe?
Thankfully, our core can return. Oh, that would be pretty nice. We'll move forward from there. A lot of tournaments are coming up. They're all starting about the same time, so we'll have to see who prioritizes what, and then go from there. We'll have to see who's available at that point. That's really going to determine who we bring in for, hopefully, defend our championship for next season.
Yeah, season's starting like next month, pretty shortly. So like signups are open. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see you guys next season. But that's kind of it for me. Like impressive gameplay. Like I was telling Jack like users like the type of Rhine that like I want, like a aggressive barreling Rhine. Like he was like insane, like moving very quickly, live on this trait. Like it was just all well coordinated. So congratulations to you guys. You know, pat yourselves on the back, eat a snack cake, whatever you're interested in. But nice work for sure.
Thank you.
Alright then, I don't think I've got anything else to say. I don't think White does, based on what you just said. So you can take this moment to just give a shout out, give your final thoughts, just anything you like, basically.
I guess I mean my would be to Kilo, Lib for joining this team midway through the season. Our original roster was completely different, and being those pickups mid-season was definitely big for us. So I guess I owe them a shout out. I'm sure they're expecting one, so I guess that would be mine.
No, that was nice to hear.
Take your red coat and go, Jack. All right.
Wow.
Oh god.
Right, okay, fired. I am your manager.
Don't report me. Oh, I forgot he was a mod. Well, this is my last season casting. It was fun.
Banishment implement.
Okay, I'll go. I have an electric kettle. I should get a pass.
So so Retribution will be looking for some players to fill on our roster for next season. So
Some advertising.
yeah, so yeah. So we're looking for players. If you're interested, DM me. And we'll go from there.
Perfect time to advertise after winning tier 4, to be fair.
Yeah, look at the footage. Look at the proof. You know,
Yes.
who wouldn't want that?
Speaks for itself. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, okay, because I think that's everything, because congrats on your victory yet again. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next season.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, Jack.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay, oh, sorry. Right then, okay, because I would like to thank everyone for joining us tonight for this Tier 4 final. It was a very fun game, because I think having first to 4 has definitely changed the dynamic, and like maybe we'll do that more next season. I think it's a good idea, because I'd like to thank everyone in the chat tonight, because over 100 comments, because I don't think we've had that much in a game all season. I could be wrong. And so you definitely enjoyed it, because I'd like to thank White for co-casting for me tonight. It's always a pleasure to cast with you.
You know I'm always looking to bother you, Jack, so thanks for letting me second share this. I know managing the lobby and my insane commentary is work in itself, so I always appreciate you. Thanks so much.
No, it's fine, because it's always fun, because someone has to do it. But I'd like to thank everyone for joining us, because hopefully you had fun, because the only tier that is ongoing at the moment is tier 3, which I think is going into the semi-finals next week, so there'll be like 2 more weeks of that. Because I'd like to give a shout out to Retribution, who are our tier 4 winners, and to Somnix, who won tier 1 last night, and Blood Moon, I think it's Guardians?
Knights.
Oh, is it Knights that won tier 2? Right, okay, Guardians tier 3.
So we'll see. Thanks everyone. We had like 30 watchers today. That was insane. That was a huge come out. So like thank you guys so much for joining us. You know it's interesting stuff and we always appreciate you guys coming as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because there's no point casting if there's no one watching. So we super appreciate it. But for now, because that's everything, I wish everyone a good night and thank you for watching.